What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis. You know I'm back, and I'm gonna help you out by doing the best thing that's ever happened for you in your life. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna show you how to get women, whether you're broke, ugly, short, fat, lame. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you how to get women, pretty much no matter what. All right. The first thing that you have to know is that there are 5 bases for attraction: looks, money, status, personal connection, and game. Game is like a wild card, okay? Game is like a wild card. Game is basically taking any of those other bases for attraction. It basically gives you the ability to create any of the other bases for attraction if they don't exist. I want to explain it to you guys in a way that you'll be able to understand based on what you've seen in your life. I don't want you to take my word for it. This is going to match up with what you've seen. Now you say, well, you're not gonna be able to get a girl no matter what you look like. Okay, let's look at it from this perspective. We're pretty much all on the same page that if you were just the most gorgeous dude in the world, total alpha male, buff, tall, good looking type of person, we've all seen women just jump on them dudes and get pregnant by them. All right, so we don't really need to go into that too much. But so let's say if you got let's say if you're unattractive, but you got $1 billion. Okay, so pretty much we already know if you're unattractive, but you got $1 billion, you're gonna get girls because you got $1 billion. You in a Bugatti, you over here flying on a private, you know what I mean? So come on, of course you're gonna get girls. So let's look at status. Status means you don't have to have money, you don't have to have the good looks even. Say you're just captain of a football team at a really prestigious school or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Say you got 2 million followers, not a pot to piss in, window to throw it out of, but you got 2 million followers on Instagram, and you over here dancing around on Instagram. You got a blue check, you got celebrities that come up and see you. You're gonna smash chicks, right? Everybody knows that. That's not something I gotta tell you guys. Now let's go into personal connection. What's that about? Well, when you have a personal connection with a woman that makes her want to be able to be around you 24/7, for whatever that personal connection is, you can leverage that into smashing. You might have had that personal connection before, but you didn't know to leverage it into smashing. You probably got trapped in the friend zone instead, right? Right, of course. And that's where game comes in. I'm gonna give you a couple examples of game. Okay, so we're gonna look at game in every type of way. Okay, every type of situation you could be in. This is how game works. You don't need to actually have any of the other things. You need game to be able to manufacture them. If you got the other things, that's great. Then you could add game to one of those things and make it even better. Sure. You can add game and put it in place of something you don't have. Wonderful. That's great if you got something. Like if you got looks, if you got status, if you got money, whatever. Let's say, for instance, you got $5. That's not any money, obviously. We know $5 ain't nothing, right? You got $5. You don't have looks. You don't have status. You don't have a personal connection with the girl. How do we use our $5? How do we use this $5 to be able to get this girl? I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not telling you to do this. This is an example. This is an example. I'm not telling you to do this, but it's going to be a detailed example. But I'm not telling you to do this. You meet this, you see a girl. She's a beautiful girl. You like her, right? You see her. Now, you could pay a kid $5 to come up to you and say, "Oh my God, can I have your autograph? You're my favorite, blah, blah, blah." You get a kid your autograph. Now, a lot of women, all you did was this $5. You're going to use this game. A lot of women, let's be real, we've seen all of the gold digger pranks and stuff like that. You don't even need to see them to know what's up, right? A lot of women will see that kid came up to you and asked you for your autograph and be like, "Hey, what's up, baby? I want to get to know you," and all this kind of stuff. They might try to play it off like they didn't see the kid do that, but a lot of them will come up to you. So what do you do from there? Now, a lot of people would do something like that and they don't really have a game to make that go from that to now I'm smashing. Now I'm dealing with you on a regular basis. All right, how would you do it? You spent the $5, you was able to do that. Now you get the girl's phone number. But when you get her phone number, you just play it cool. First thing you do is plant the seed. Yeah, it's cool that you came over here. I don't really date that often because I don't really want people trying to use me. A lot of people would just be users. A lot of people just be using you. What do they use you for? She might try to play dumb. What do they use you for? People be kind of knowing me sometimes, just something like that. You try to act like you downplayed it. That's usually what sparked the person's curiosity. Oh, damn. So you get the number. You don't call her for a day or two. Then you hit her up with like a text message. Hey, what's up? How you doing? She's like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to hear from you, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of stuff. She might be really excited because you seem a little busy, but you still did reach out to her. You coming off as nice, but you want to seem cautious. Yo, what's up? She's like, yeah, we should hang out. We should go out places. I don't really like to hang out because a lot of times people just want to hang out with you so they could try to, get clout and stuff like that. I'm not saying you do that, but, a lot of people be trying to hang out so they can get clout. I don't want people trying to use me for clout. It's human nature to be a detective. So when you say vague stuff like that, and when you seem like you're being kind of vague, and you seem like you're really not giving a lot of information, most of the time, people will want more information from you. That's just human nature. That's how we are as people. So in most situations, what ends up happening is she starts being like, oh, no, I'm not like that. Because most of the time, we're going to defend ourselves. That's human nature. So she's gonna be like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not the type of person that I understand where you're coming from. Because she's going to start picking up on, damn, he must really be popping. She doesn't know what you do. She's trying to figure it out because you're not saying anything to her. And if you try to ask about it, just be vague. Oh, no. I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying. She's like, damn, he must really be popping. He's not really telling me what he's doing. I saw the kid come up to him, but he's not telling me anything. So now you say, well, I just want to chill. I'm low key. I'm not really wanting somebody like to be out there like that. So from there, she's going to be more likely to be able to be willing to do some of the things you want to do. Like, oh yeah, you should come to the park with me and walk around. So she comes to the park, walk around with you. Now you get to know each other. Now you build a personal connection. You start talking to her. These are some of the things you could talk to her about. I guess I just give you, I'm not telling you to do it. These are some of the things you could talk to her about. Talk to her about her childhood. Talk to her about her life before she met you. And when I say life, things that have happened to her in her life, things that mean something to her. Get a real connection going with this person to where you're really understanding them and where they come from and what they've been through. Now you kind of have a real connection. She might not have found you physically attractive initially, but because she thinks you might be popping and y'all have built a real rapport with each other, it starts becoming a lot easier for her to see herself dealing with you on a physical level. She might be looking for money a lot of times. She might be looking for people that can do stuff. And look, I know a lot of y'all like, why would I date a girl like that? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody want to be with somebody that's got something going for them. I don't give a damn who they are. This fantasy of, oh, is somebody going to love me for me and all that kind of stuff. They don't love you for you maybe after they get to know you. But initially, they looking for somebody that's handsome. They're looking for somebody that got some damn money. They're looking for somebody that's got some status. And then they make a connection with you. What I just tell you, okay? So now you use this to make a connection. Game is basically pretending like you have one of the other three things. I don't want to say pretending. I want to say pretending. Manufacturing one of the other three things so you can get to the fourth thing. So you can get to that personal connection. Most of the time you can't get the personal connection with the girl because you don't have one of the hooks. Money. Looks. Some type of status. You don't got it. You don't got any of them. You can't even show your charisma to get a personal connection. She ain't gonna notice that you're charismatic or anything like that because nobody else does. That's why you don't got no status. So when you start building that connection with her, it's going to be so much easier for her to go from just where she would put you in the friend zone normally to say seeing you as a boyfriend, because she thinks you're famous. She thinks you're popping. So she's already put you in that boyfriend area because she knows she probably not gonna be in a friend zone somebody with 2 million followers and a blue check. It's gonna be a lot harder to do that. So she's already thinking of you as somebody she might deal with on that type of level. So all you got to do is build that connection. Once you build a connection, then you just pull the trigger. Yo, come to my crib real quick, or you go to hers. I don't like people really coming over my house. Like if your crib don't look the part, I don't like people really coming over my house like that. Can you come? Can I come to your crib? Boom. You probably gonna smash. Then she gonna start asking you about your Instagram, stuff like that. She gonna find out you really ain't got it popping like that. 99 times out of 100, she's not gonna care as much because you already been smashing. Usually women will kind of vet you mostly before they start letting you smash. That's why I tell dudes all the time, if you ain't hitting, you really don't have any kind of relationship. You've accomplished nothing in that relationship because she can always just decide she don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm just being real. She can always decide she doesn't want to talk to you anymore. They do. But once you start smashing, it's a little different story. So with $5, you could do that. That's just, you probably wouldn't even have to get a kid $5 if depending on how old they are. You might be able to give them 2 or 3. Then keep the rest for whatever you want to do. You can do that with that. Now, a lot of y'all make $75,000, $80,000 a year. If you actually had some game, now, I'm gonna do it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm giving you an example. You make 75, 80 grand. Let's use 50 because that's like the median income. So let's use 50. You make 50 grand. All you really have to do is create a lifestyle online. Man, they got the internet now. It's crazy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. All you got to do is create a lifestyle online. You don't got to lie about nothing. Because even in that scenario I just showed you, what did you lie about? You don't like people clout chasing, people be trying to use you. What did you say you did? You notice I never said anything? I never said a lie. So you can create the same thing. If you make 50 grand, all you gotta do is create an online persona where you see people buying about 3, 4 outfits that you could use to go holler at women in. Nice little watch. You don't gotta be the best, nicest watch in the world, but just something nice. Nice little shoes, nice little fit that you wear. Get yourself a decent car. You can rent a car sometimes if you want to. All you need to do is use that as a hook. So when you go out and see people, you want to have your online persona, you want to have all that, and you want to have just a hook. That's all game really is. It's just playing up things that you don't necessarily have. If you got a group of friends, man, y'all run game together. You be like, yo, man, when you see me, just show me love. You don't got to pretend like I'm famous or nothing like that. You don't got to do all that. But when you see me, just show me love. If you got a group of 4 or 5 friends, because a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all got friends. Y'all just don't work together. But what y'all do instead is y'all hate on each other. You show me a dude that doesn't smash. Normally, I'm going to show you a person that hangs around a group of people who don't help each other. Instead, what you want to do with your friends is you want to be really big on making sure that you guys help each other along. You guys big up each other. You say, hey, when you see me, man, show me love. Y'all high five me. You know, if I have accomplishments, bring them up. You know, those type of things. That's what you need to do as a friend. If you guys start doing that, that's game. Now you've created status. So that's a hook. If you dress kind of nice and you show a good online persona, now you created money. You don't got to actually have a lot of money. You don't got to spend a lot of money. You just got to make it seem like you have a decent amount. Like if you wanted to spend it, you could. You could even make your looks look better. You're like, how do I make my looks look better? What do I got to do there? You don't got to do hardly nothing. If you got like a female friend or something like that, if she's your real friend, all you got to do is put up a picture and have some of your female friends put hard eyes under it. Have somebody be around a group of people and have one of your female friends tell girls you look cute. Oh, girl, he is so cute. It don't really, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to get somebody to do that. You haven't tried in most cases. You're like, well, she wouldn't do that. She would hate. No, a lot of times they wouldn't. You'd be surprised how many people around you, if you just told them, look, big up me when you see me. Hey, can you just say I'm attractive? You would be surprised how many people would be willing to do that. All game is manufacturing the things that you don't really have. And when you don't have those things, you can't get to the point where you make a personal connection with somebody because you just don't have any reason for them to connect with you personally. It's not that they're trying to be mean most of the time. It's not that they're really even that shallow. It's just that a lot of times they're just not, even if you do have something to connect, you don't know how to use it and know how to project it so that people can see it. Some of y'all got money. Some of y'all making 200-300 grand. And you still, even if you make it 50, 60, 70, 80, that's enough that you should be able to get a girl. But the problem is that you don't really know how to use it. It's not like you go somewhere and you spend any money. It's not like you go places and you come off looking like you got some bread. You don't even do that. So most of the time, the woman just passes you up. What do you expect? Like, what do you date girls for? Come on, be real. It's something. Usually it's what they look like. You have to have some type of hook. Therefore, they will get to know your personality. Y'all can make a personal connection. If you don't have a hook, you're not going to make a personal connection. Now, if you were born with no hooks, you don't got anything and all that, that's what you use game for. All you do is you make a hook. You make something seem like, or whatever you have, you blow it up and make it more. Okay, I don't got a whole lot of status, but I actually do have some friends. Blow it up. Let her see like the fact that you do have friends. Some of y'all don't want to do anything. That's why you can't get chicks at all. It's not because you don't have anything. That's not the problem. Is that you're not willing to do anything. You just like to pout and cry about all the girls you can't get. If I was taller, I would get girls. Shut your ass up. If you 5'1" and you can't get women, that's your fault. 5'1" is not that bad. There are people who are little people who are out here getting girls. You out here struggling. Y'all ever heard of baby alien? He out here smashing on it daily, bruh. But yeah, you can't get a girl because you 5'1". Shut up. Some of y'all 5'11" and a half talking about you can't get a girl. They want dudes that's over 6 foot. Well, wear some thick sole shoes then. Like, really, is it really that difficult? Come on, man. A lot of y'all look for an excuse to fail, and that's not what game is. All game really is just saying, how do I make the hook that I don't necessarily have at the moment? And really, the key to being able to do that is just understanding, like, it's not that critical. It's not that big of a deal. All I'm looking for is a moment to get in the door. If I can get in the door to where we can make that personal connection, it don't even matter. I can wear some shoes with heels this thick. I could take them off after I make that personal connection. She'd be with her elbow on my head like, he is so sexy, girl. When you make the personal connection, it don't even matter. Like, nothing else matters. You could be broke. You could start borrowing money from her. It's not even going to matter because you made that personal connection. Once that personal connection is made, once a girl's connected from heart to heart, that heartbeat to heartbeat connection, the fact that you ain't got no money, the fact that you ain't really famous, the fact that you don't have any physical traits that she even likes, that's not going to matter. She gonna make excuses for it. A lot of times you see girls getting technical and being a certain way, it's because the connection's not there. That's why a woman will sit here and give money, because I know y'all gonna be like, Chaz don't know what he's talking about. Well, let me give you an example you will understand. Think about how many women give money to dudes that are in prison. Oh yeah, yeah. All types of women do it. I don't care. I used to work in the jail, bro. Don't tell me different. All types of women did it. That Fortune 500 women do it. Broke project women do it. They give money to dudes in prison. Send naked pics to dudes in prison, bro. You might not know about it. Your girl might have been doing it. You wouldn't know. You ain't gonna catch her, you know. But that's another video. But you can do this if you just understand that it's nothing but a business move. Stop taking it so personally. A lot of y'all hopeless romantics. What is Cinderella about? For the hopeless romantics, Cinderella ain't nothing but a story about game, bruh. All Cinderella did was go dress up, make it look like she had a little something, make it look like she had some status. She met with the prince. They got to know each other for a little bit. And then he had an emotional connection with her. And he ain't cared that she was just some broke ass chick cleaning up stuff for her stepmother. Women are the same way. That's what a lot of these stories are about, but they just don't tell you the game factor.